Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Dr. Kevin Smith. I will be serving as your instructor for the next 5 weeks in our current human resources course. I'd like to share a little bit about my background and then introduce some key components of the course as we move forward. I was born in Arizona, spent most of my early life there. After earning a bachelor's degree, I moved to California thinking it was a short term move. Had no intentions of staying there, but ended up being there for about 25 years and continually had opportunities to work and to pursue more education, resulting in a master's degree in human resources and organization development and completing a doctorate in psychology with an emphasis in organization development. And about 10 years ago, I moved to Utah, which with my family, and I have 5 children. They're pretty much out of the house. At least one of them is going to college right now. And my wife and I have been married 34 years, though it seems like 35. And no grandchildren or that I know of, or no dog for which I could boast. But looking forward to have a dog sometime in the near future. In our HR course, we have 5 weeks together, and we're covering basic principles of HR. We'll discuss things such as equal employment opportunity, selection, compliance, things like that HR practitioners deal with on a daily basis. And I look forward to reviewing your responses in discussion threads, which brings me to another point. The way to earn points in this course is simply 2 ways. One is to be active in the discussion forums. There's an assignment to post substantively each week, at least 3 times. The first or initial response is due by Wednesday each week, and it should be followed up by 2 substantive posts by Sunday. There's no opportunity for makeup work with the discussion forum questions, so I encourage you to early on each week to read the assigned chapter or chapters and to inform your thinking as you respond to the discussion questions. And I also look forward to your citing, at least in the initial response, to bolster the credibility of your views. And subsequently, if you disagree with someone, it's also a great opportunity to provide a citation from the text or from some other place. And so that's what I'm looking for, and I'll give you feedback each week on areas in which I will suggest improvement or redirection to help you be successful in that context. So there's also some information published that will help you be successful in the discussion threads, so I invite you to read that. And please, if there's some announcements, please take a look at those things. There might be information in there that will help you. Actually, since I'm the author, I'm pretty sure there's information in there that will be helpful to you. And lastly, there's the assignments, and each week there's a written assignment, which is you could look at it like an essay or a research paper. If you cite something, please provide a reference, and it's good scholarship if you get an opportunity to cite. So I'd encourage you to do that. Try to include a cover page and a reference page if you're so inclined. If you don't do that, I'll probably indicate that I'd like to see it. I would focus on spelling and grammar and mechanics and sentence structure and all those kind of things that contribute to clarity and precision. So one thing that helped me through my school was, I'd work on a paper and be pretty proud of it, and then the next day I set it aside, and with a pair of fresh eyes, I'd look at it the next day and see all kinds of issues with it that I'd want to change. So I would encourage you to do the same thing. Do your papers early, set them aside. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, but look at it, make adjustments, and maybe even give it to friends and family to read to see if they have any ideas. We're all learning and trying to get better. The last piece of advice I would give you from my perspective is that look at this as a 5-week course. It's a short period of time, so take a deep breath, work really hard, apply yourself. If you get a chance to study, take it, because that time will be lost. And if you don't get a chance to do your readings, My experience is it's unlikely that you will find an opportunity to catch up. Plus, you've missed the benefit of informing your thought in responding to the discussion thread and writing your assignments. So anyway, that's my advice to you. I am available through telephone, text, or email. If you need to contact me, please do so. Anytime you feel like we need to touch base with one another, feel free to reach out to me, and I'll respond as soon as I can. I will try to use the same mechanism that you use to contact me, but I would encourage you to use the email so I can, because I check that every day. Anyway, good luck, and I encourage you to enjoy this process. And many people don't get a chance to go to college, and so you're very fortunate to be in this class and be a student of Vista College at this time. So good luck, and I look forward to working with you and meeting you. Take care.